Hi everybody, so I am back and I wanted to kind of get ready with you guys today. I don't have a lot to do. I have a lot of cleaning to do around the house, and then I also have to get my kit ready for tomorrow because I have a lot of prom appointments this year. I was going to try to record some of my clients, but I just feel like with my room right now there's not enough space and I don't have enough good lighting to be able to do that. So I just wanted to do a get ready with me today, and I am going to try to get through this and not bore you guys for too long. Alright, so I've already moisturized my face today with the Equate Dry Skin Cream, and then I also went in with the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I have been trying out a couple of products here recently. This is one that I picked up. This is the Under Eye Cream. I really like this on top of moisturizer. It's very hydrating and it sits very nicely into the skin. And it's not too thick of a cream. I feel like you could use this in the morning and at night, whatever you prefer. And then I also picked up two more Kokie products. I picked up the brow pomade and the lip liner, which I am in love with both of these. Very creamy. The lip liner lasted through all of my appointments, so about 7 hours without reapplying it, and the brow pomade is very buttery, and I would say that the shade's a little too dark for me, but I made it work, and very affordable. And then I also picked up one of the new Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes, which is what I'm going to be using today. This is Not a Basic Peach, and these are very, very pigmented. I was super impressed. I love the new packaging. And I love the colors in this. It just screams spring to me. So that is what I'm going to be dipping into today. I've used it one other time and I'm really impressed with it. So we're going to test it out today on camera. So I am first going to go in and do my brows. I've been liking the way I fill them in before my makeup and then going back in with concealer and foundation afterwards. So today I am going to be using the brow pomade. Like I said, it's a little too dark, but we are going to make it work here. I'm going to go in with my MAC 266. This is a really nice brush to do wing liner and to fill in your brows. And my brows have completely overgrown. They are so bad. So I'm going to take a very light amount of this because when I tell you it's pigmented, it really is. You have to be so careful, especially when you have the wrong shade like I do. It makes it a little bit more challenging to work with. And I'm just outlining the brow. I should get you guys in a little bit closer, but okay, so that is one completed brow. I have not added to the front of my brow yet or carved it out with concealer, but I will be back with the brows done. Okay, so now that my brows are on, they don't look perfect and I'm trying my best with them being so grown out. I think I did an okay job. I'm going to go in and carve them out with a little bit of concealer. I like doing this especially when they are pretty messy. It just makes me feel better about the situation. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a Morphe M421 and carve out my brow. And this step is totally optional. You guys don't have to do this step. But it makes me feel better about my brows and just like the overall appearance. And it just makes them look more cleaned up. Alright, so next we're going to move into eyeshadow. I'm going to take this cream colored shade from the palette and I'm just going to apply that with my finger on my lid. This is going to cancel that lid color out, make everything look even and the same. And it's really just going to help the other eyeshadows blend correctly. And I'm actually going to go in with a Morphe N167, which is a large shadow brush. And I'm going to pack on that cream colored shade. Okay, so now I'm going to take another blending brush from Morphe. This is the M433. It is cleaned off, and I'm going to go in with this peach shade. And I'm going to work that into the crease. as a transition shade. And I really like this color because it's going to look good on most skin tones, and it's just really going to be a nice shadow to start off with, or maybe you want to do like a sunset eye. This is going to be a very good buildable blending shade, and you can pretty much build it up to intensity. Then I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade right here, which is more of like a bronzy shade. And I'm just going to start packing that on the lid with my finger. Now you definitely don't have to use your finger for this. It's just how I like to do things. You could definitely spray a smaller brush and pack on the color that way with some MAC Fix Plus. Really, it's personal preference, and then you can even bring this up into the crease as well, as long as your lid is fully kind of covered. Then we're going to take a small brush to kind of pack on a darker color in the outer V. That's going to help a lot with this look. And I'm really just going to make it smoky towards the end. And I like doing this with some of the eyeshadows because it's a lot less harsh than applying an actual liner, and it just really adds some dimension to the look. Then you're just going to go back in with that same blending brush and kind of blend the rest of it out. And then after you have that black shade on, I'm going to go over it with some of the gold shadow, and I like how it kind of changes the look of the gold. And I didn't think I would like this combination at all, but it looks really pretty. And then I can just go back in with a wipe and clean it up. So I'm first going to use my Master Prime. And I'm just going to dot that on my skin. And then I'm also going to go in with the Dewy Drops. It says mix into foundation, but I'm going to do it on my face. I'm of course going to take the... Actually today I'm going to go back and use the CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist Elixir in the shade Ivory. It is a little too dark for me, but we're going to make it work. And then I'm going to, of course, blend it out with the Morphe M439. I'm really just going to, like, press the product into the skin so it doesn't separate as much. Because foundation tends to separate. But it does have really good coverage. Going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, I'm going to be highlighting the center points of my face. And I'm hoping to get a little bit more coverage from this concealer. I also have some veins that I'd like to cover up. I never noticed this, but recently I have noticed like a lot of veins that I never noticed before. And they're really not cute. Like the veins in my arms are super like prominent, and like I never even knew that I had veins in my arm. Like I knew that I had veins, but like I could never see those veins. But now that I can, I notice them like so much more. It's crazy. So I'm going to go in and bronze up the skin. Alright, so my camera died, but I just finished up bronzing, and then I did contour my nose a little bit. So now I'm going to go in and quickly do blush and highlight with the same two products I've been using. Okay, and then I'm going to spray my face. And it's literally just like stunning. So now we're going to go in with this blue shade underneath the lower lash line. Hope this comes out okay because I really want to use this blue. Okay, so after the blue's applied, I'm going to go back in with a pencil brush to kind of buff that out. And this is actually a Real Techniques defining crease brush. I know it's a crease brush. I'm going to take more of that blue to kind of smoke things out. Then I'm going to go in with some Bad Gal Bang mascara. My lash is clumping together, so it's just something that I battle with. Then I'm going to go in with the gloss. I'm going to use Blushing Margaritas by Buxom. I cannot stand a matte lip. I like to have some gloss. Alright guys, and that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me today and coming up with this fun, creative spring makeup look. It finally feels like the spring we deserve where I live here in Indiana, so I'm really happy that the weather is finally looking up here. Leave your request down below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe to the J&A channel, the new couples channel that I just made with my fiance. I'll list the channel down below in the description box, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.